they kept on saying the ring, the ring. And I was just so startled. I was like, you know what? Like, it didn't compute to me for a minute. And then the guy goes, the ring. And I had put it up by the side of my bed. So I handed him my ring. And then he grabbed me, and I was wearing a robe, and I wasn't wearing anything under it.
No. We all right?
Combs is locked up in a federal jail that has been plagued by harsh conditions and violence. The Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn has seen multiple deaths in recent years. An inmate was stabbed to death in July, and several others have died by suicide. It's these reasons, among others, that Combs' lawyers are fighting to get him out of there. They want him released on bail rather than being kept in jail while he awaits trial on charges. Combs is just the latest high-profile defendant to be locked up at MDC Brooklyn. Before him, there were R. Kelly, Elaine Maxwell, and crypto scammer Sam Bankman-Fried.
Diddy Combs is facing dozens of new assault allegations, while the rapper is still in jail after his September 16th arrest on charges of trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. 120 people have come forward with new assault allegations, Texas boss attorney Tony Busby, who is representing 120 accusers, told.
Says Combs' life could still be in danger there. And that former warden is Cameron Lindsay, and she joins me now. Cameron, great to have you here. We just read it out loud. One lawyer for one inmate called the MDC overcrowded and understaffed, hell on earth. Combs' own lawyers called it horrific. Why are conditions so bad there?
Well, it's been a number of years since I've been in the Metropolitan Detention Center, but what I can tell you is New York City, being the biggest, most populated city in America, the MDC has a difficult time recruiting and retaining staff. So one of the key issues is the lack of staffing. And it would be unfair for me not to mention that the vast majority of MDC staff are hardworking, salt of the earth, well-trained people. I know many of them. They're fantastic people. Unfortunately, however, there has been a disproportionate element of corruption within the ranks of
get out. Wow. To me, I'll share it with the press, and you guys won't be behind the curtain.
Did you speak to Mr. Combs?
I speak to him all the time. Yeah.
What's his reaction to everything that's happening?
We knew this was coming. I mean, he moved to New York, as I think some of you guys know. We brought him to New York about 2 weeks ago because we knew this day was going to come, and it's here.
Did he expect it to happen last night? Was that planned?
No, it's not planned. Certainly, it's not planned by us. I mean, he came here to surrender at a time agreeable to the U.S. Attorney's Office, and then they arrested him last night. I spent the evening with him. I was with him until about 1 o'clock. His spirits are good. He's confident. He is dealing with this head on, the way he's dealt with every challenge in his life, and he's not guilty. He's innocent of these charges. We know what the charges are going to be.
Hi, this is Mandy. So the latest gossip swirling around the celebrity world is that Kim Kardashian is now entangled in a federal investigation, and it's way juicier than anyone could have anticipated. The feds have apparently pointed the finger at Kim, alleging that she might have been Diddy's accomplice. What's even more shocking is that Kim, the queen of reality TV, is supposedly helping Diddy pay off his shady associates. Yes, you read that right, Kim Kardashian, a central figure in the Kardashian empire, maybe in deeper than we ever imagined. It all starts with this mind-boggling claim. The feds have apparently accused Kim Kardashian of being more than just a casual guest at Diddy's parties. Allegedly, she's been involved in covering up some questionable dealings with Diddy and his circle. Who could have predicted 2024 would bring this kind of drama to the Kardashians? But to be honest, some fans have been side-eyeing Kim's involvement in Diddy's affairs for a while, and now there's supposed evidence to back those suspicions. Apparently, Kim didn't just know about Diddy's shady dealings. She's allegedly been helping him pay off his victims in return for a slice of the pie. Word on the street is that her mega empire wasn't just built on makeup and shapewear after all. And here's the kicker: rumor has it Kim started talking to the feds, dishing out info not only on Diddy's alleged money laundering schemes, but also implicating other high-profile celebrities in the process. This whole situation is about to blow up in a big way. Remember when Katt Williams hinted that Diddy wasn't the only celeb about to hit rock bottom? Yeah, it looks like Kim might be one of the big names tangled up in the fallout. Reports are swirling that she's played a far more significant role in Diddy's dealings than anyone imagined. Allegedly, she's been instrumental in covering his tracks, helping him manage shady payments, and maybe even laundering money through some rather intricate financial setups. Meanwhile,
the crazy thing, just because we want to have a good time, you know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it. It ain't nothing but break it down, racial barriers, break it down, generation barriers. People from all walks of life. Ron Perlman talking to Jay-Z. Jay-Z talking to, you know what I'm saying?
That tons of people knew about, from car bombs to assaults to crimes. It's like P. Diddy was going for some kind of high score, trying to catch every possible crime like a Pokemon. He has terrorized the music industry for decades and ruined so many lives. In recent times, the evidence against him to support all of the allegations that have existed for decades has been overwhelming and led to a large investigation against P. Diddy. And now it looks like we're reaching the epic finale with him being arrested. When this story broke last night, the indictment was sealed.
Every name the man ever used. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love. I would just like to note here that I do not remember the PD era. That is number one. And number two, shockingly, for those of us who are old enough to remember when he was Puffy, Puffy did not make this. And it appears Puffy did not make this, I guess because he stopped calling himself Puffy way before the allegations in the paperwork. And basically what they are saying is that up until 2008, there was this dude that by and large was like a record company executive. And in 2008, he turned into Mr. Hank.
Folks, you're not going to believe this, but there is, in fact, a Diddy and Michael Jackson connection. Yes, the lawsuit that we have been covering and following, so much being revealed. You're not going to believe that somehow it is connected to Michael Jackson and his death. And I gotta be honest, I'm kind of terrified. I think this is gonna be the last day that I cover it, because we're getting close to something that is very dangerous. All right, so I wasn't kidding at the top, guys. I am probably not going to cover this anymore because it is definitely getting a bit terrifying. Obviously, we covered this. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch. I believe it was Monday's episode. But yes, the Diddy lawsuit is absolutely crazy. Full stop. What if I told you guys that it is about to get even crazier, that there is directly a link to Michael Jackson's death? I want to be clear that when everything was going on with Michael Jackson, the lawsuits, his death, I thought that we were in full conspiracy theory territory when people were saying that Michael Jackson was...
Who said that when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Yo, this show has gotten crazier since the last time
It's all about love, though. That's not true?
You really heard that? No.
What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Jimmy, I thought we was friends. What is this?
Maybe going down on him. Mm-hmm. And he's back there rolling his eyes. He hiding the mother. And when he put his head down, it's one of them white boys sucking on him.
Oh.
You understand? That has happened. You understand what I'm saying? Then you got these guys who, they go into these Turkish houses. Once you get to that door, you don't go back in there. But you know what they do in them Turkish houses. Well, you can assume what they do, quote unquote.
Kim's been flaunting her extravagant lifestyle on social media, but there's talk that her financial situation might be a lot shakier than we thought. The Kardashians are synonymous with wealth and luxury, but whispers are growing louder that Kim's lavish life might be masking some serious financial troubles. Despite the opulent posts, rumors are swirling that Kim's financial health is not as stable as she wants people to believe. Some even say she's been willing to go to questionable lengths to maintain her fortune. People are now digging into her past, revisiting stories of alleged shady financial moves, like the infamous $120,000 credit card theft scandal involving Brandy and her mother Sonia Norwood Kim, stint as Bry's assistant, ended on a sour note, and this story of theft has resurfaced, adding fuel to the fire of her controversial financial history. It's said that Kim, along with her siblings Chloe and Rob, misused Sonia Norwood's credit card for personal purchases and attempted to funnel the stolen funds through their stores Dash and Smooch. Even though the family tried to handle it privately, the scandal eventually led to a lawsuit which reportedly damaged Kim's relationship with Brandy and Ray J. This wasn't the first time Kim's been linked to financial scandals, either before her fame skyrocketed. She was allegedly involved in a money laundering scheme tied to a businessman named Joe Lowe. The rumors suggest that Kim was frequently spotted at casinos with him and even flew back to LA with $250,000 in cash that Joe allegedly won, though it might have been part of a much larger illegal operation. Joe Lowe was later implicated in an international money laundering case, raising even more eyebrows about Kim's connections to questionable figures. Despite Kim's public image as a savvy business mogul with billions in her bank account, many are questioning whether her fortune is really as solid as she claims. In fact, fallout. But no matter how hard she tries to stay ahead of the storm, it seems like her past is finally catching up to her. Fans are absolutely floored by these revelations. Many are starting to believe that the Kardashian era of dominance might finally be coming to an end. The comments online are full of shock, with people saying things like, "I can't believe Kim is involved in all of this," and "the Kardashians are cooked." The drama seems never ending, but this latest development might just be the scandal that topples the empire. And thanks for watching my video.